I've got to share with y'all the Thanksgiving turkey recipe that my husband's coworker said is the best Thanksgiving turkey they have ever had, which is the reason why for the last 3 years I've actually been in charge of making the turkey for Wade's family's Thanksgiving, and now this year I'm also in charge of making it for my family's Thanksgiving. So first I start out by brining my turkey for 24 hours prior. I have a whole separate video for that from last year. It's the exact same process, so I put it in my Thanksgiving playlist so that y'all can see that if you don't know how to brine a turkey. But I just washed the brine off the turkey, patted it dry, and then it was time to take all of my herbs and give those a nice chop. So the three that I use are rosemary, thyme, and sage. And personally, I like an herb crusted turkey. That's actually the one thing I pride my turkey on, is the herb crusting. So you want to make sure that the herbs are very finely chopped up. I took 3 softened sticks of salted butter. Straight into that, I added all of my fresh herbs, and then I did half of a cup of Mike's Hot Honey. Just because we're using the fresh herbs does not mean we're going to skimp out on the actual seasoning. So I did the Kinder's garlic butter. I also did lemon pepper seasoning and then Cajun seasoning. This is the seasoning blend that I have been using for the past 3 years, and y'all, it makes the most perfect turkey. It is so freaking good. I am heavy-handed with those seasonings because this is literally a 30-pound turkey. Like, we have to be heavy-handed. I put my butter to the side in the fridge while I was chopping up my produce. So I just do some carrots, celery, 2 oranges, and then 1 large sweet onion. I take half of my produce, I stuff that inside of the turkey, and then the other half of the produce I like to put around the bottom of the turkey, because once the turkey starts to cook and it creates all those juices, this makes the most flavorful broth for you to go ahead and baste your turkey with. For the butter, I take some, I put it inside of the turkey skin because you want to get all that flavor up in there, and then I put the rest on top. It does not have to be slathered because it is going to melt in the oven. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of chicken stock at the bottom of your pan. I put enough to cover the entire bottom. And I'm not kidding y'all, every 15 minutes I'm going in and I'm injecting and basting my turkey. This is how you get the most flavor. This is how it's going to get juicy. We do not do dry turkey over here. Cook mine at 325 for 12 minutes per pound, and that is all you have to do. I swear it looks complicated, but it is so easy. This is my 3rd year in a row making turkey. I have finally mastered it, and y'all, this turkey was so freaking good. Of course, I was sending this one to work with my husband, so the presentation wasn't as good, but on Thanksgiving Day, this is going to be so beautiful plated up. Look at that.